What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B Hot Radio Shout, and as always, I got my podcast partner off in this thing, the original hot boy himself, Turk. Man, what's good with it, Turk?
What it do? What it do? You already know. Cool.
I mean, Turk, we got a special guest off in this thing, though, man.
Yeah.
I mean, a legendary member of a legendary group called Pretty Ricky.
Exactly.
Some call him Baby Blue. Now they call him Big Money Blue off in this thing. What's good with it, boss?
What's up, gang?
What's happening? What's up, Turk? Why?
You already know I'm home,
You feel me? Welcome home, man. You been on a minute, though.
Exactly. Come on now.
I remember when that nigga first jumped out, boy, we move around and shit. He everywhere. I'm like, how that nigga move around like that?
Yeah.
He everywhere with it.
Yeah. They was able to let me move, bro. Like, you let me move, man. As long as you doing the right thing, bro, you can move around too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you
I
gotta
check
move
in with that PO, though.
You gotta check in, cause I was checking in even if I had to go cross the line. Look, it's Tennessee. I gotta go to Arkansas, but it's cross the bridge. I'm calling them people.
Yeah.
Everybody like, man, you green now, man.
Nah.
Call me what you want. I'm a
Exactly.
cucumber. You feel me?
What?
Yeah.
That I be checking in, but I'm like, hey, I just went to the store, the grocery store. Like,
That's the right
I'm
thing
going,
to
I'm
do,
going
bro.
to sleep.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
Nothing
Blue,
wrong.
talk to me though, man. First day out, new banger, visual going crazy as hell, man.
yes, sir.
That told the whole story at the same time, man. What was it like putting that pen to pad and saying, you know what, let me let these folks know what I've been going through in this thing?
Man, it was crazy, right? So, when you walk through the doors of the prison, I mean, from my perspective, I was like, man, I gotta turn this shit to something positive. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta turn the time into something. So maybe, okay, if I'm moving around on the outside, I don't really have time to myself to really execute some of my ideas.
Yeah.
So I was like, now I get to sit down and I get to execute. So I'm writing the book gonna be the movie. I'm like, man, I gotta have a record when I jump out. Everybody dropped the first day out record.
Yeah.
So I started working on that thing off first quarter.
Yeah.
So I'm in there hitting it. The whole prison done heard that motherfucker. I be in there doing that motherfucker. They come in, everybody, they might throw a nigga a bar too. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, they named me Big Money Blue in that motherfucker. You feel me? When I was writing the record, I just felt like, damn, I've been through so much this last year. Like, I gotta talk about it just, for my kids, for, tomorrow ain't promised, man.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just went through so much, man. Getting shot, nigga trying to rob me.
Yeah.
I get indicted. I go to prison. They find me guilty. Judge sentence me. You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta turn in. It's like, yeah, I want to put it down for sure.
I mean, that was a hell of a year right there. I mean, talk to me about shooting that visual, though. I mean, was it any post-traumatic stress instances shooting that thing?
Nah, man, you know what, man? When I was shooting it was impromptu too. I was just like, hey man, let's shoot the video. I just woke up that morning and was like, let's shoot.
Yeah. So
we sliding around and we shooting. We in the hood. We moving around. I feel like the scene at the end where we did the robbery scene. I mean, one of my dogs played the robber part, right? Man, that nigga, cause we had to fight and shit, and I kicked that nigga. That nigga was like, nigga, you kicked me? Like, I was like, yeah, my bad, dog. It was like that was happening all over again. What? Man, I done pumped that nigga and shit. I was trying to break that nigga. That nigga like, damn, Blue, you went hard. I'm like, man, my bad, dog. I wasn't thinking.
Exactly. Now, Blue, take me to the beginning of that struggle right there, man. I want to go through the whole career all the way up until now, but I want to hit these first day out recent events. When you got shot, how the hell did that even happen, and what was going through your mind at that time?
Man, I got shot. So I'm at the bowling alley. I'm there trying to spend a little family time and shit before I go in. I'm already indicted at this point.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I'm just trying to spend as much time with my family, with my kids, stuff like that. So one of my people hit me like, man, I'm on the way, man. I'm late or whatever. So when he get there, you know what I'm saying? We talking and shit. And this my idea. I'm like, man, let's go outside and talk about what we talk about. So we go outside, and I walk towards the car. And as soon as I walk toward the car, and I see the nigga coming with that thing, I'm like, nah, this shit, these niggas play too much.
Yeah.
My mind ain't thinking it's real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, nigga play too much. And then I looked again, and I'm like, damn, that nigga, I pissed on him. And then he pointed it at my dog. When he pointed it at my dog, I'm like, oh, nah, he ain't about to kill my cousin. Like, you got me fucked up. So now we you know what I'm saying? We go into it for that bit, Nigga trying to give me the chain, man. I ain't getting you shit, man. You got me fucked up. You see where it's at?
Yeah.
You feel me? And then it just went from there. I ended up getting shot in the process, and then that bit went in, hit a lung, collapsed 5 ribs, and then it was in my back by my spine. I was like touching that bitch. So then the hospital ain't really want to take it out. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause they like anything go wrong, you could be paralyzed. But I'm like, it's so much pain because that bitch is just rubbing up on a nerve or something like that. So they took it out, and then shit immediately, you know what I'm saying? I felt better. So then I just had to recover from that, learn to breathe again, walk again, talk again. I couldn't even talk. And then even the Millennium Tour that we did right after that, man, my vocal cords, like if I'm talking this loud right here, my vocal cords shut. That be like, it feel like, I can't explain it, bro. It ain't, you think that a vocal cord is soft, that bitch feel like a rock. So it close up hard, and then no vocals could come out. So them niggas would be on stage rapping that shit for me, man. I'm just up there. You feel me?
Yeah.
I can't even rap. I can't even talk. For like half of the tour, really. Shit was crazy.
Okay, hold up, though, Blue. So you telling me you got shot, you recovered, and then took your ass right back out there on the road like ain't nothing happened?
I had to, bro. I mean, shit, I'm in pain. I could barely lift my arm and shit at that point. I had to recover, but shit, I gotta go get that bag. I'm going to prison.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to prison. Feds done hit me for all that. Man, let me get that. So now I gotta come all the way from scratch. I gotta go. And then the judge blessed me, you know what I'm saying, with the opportunity to even go. Like, all right, you can go. So now, in the beginning of the year come, and it's touring season again. Goddamn it, it's Valentine's shit coming up all that. I asked to go again. I'm like, can I go hit the road? She like, nah, I just sentenced you. I don't think it's gonna look right to the world. You know what I'm saying? If you out on stage touring and you just got sentenced, you feel me? You just got to chill, Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith, when that indictment came, man, how did they come at you? Did you feel like it was coming, or did you get caught by surprise?
I knew it was coming. Like, you feel me? I got lawyered up off rip, you know what I'm saying? Like when I went to do some accounting shit or whatever, and my accountant was like, yo, what's this chunk right here missing? It's like 200 something thousand. I was like, oh shit, I paid Buddy that. They were like, oh, that's illegal. Boy, you finna go to prison. Right there on the rip. They like, man, let me call your lawyer. Hey. Yeah. It was like that, fast.
Preparing though, man, during that time, realizing that, okay, I'm about to go ahead and go down in this thing. I mean, mentally, how were you dealing with your mental health during that time, keeping from going crazy, realizing that, you know, you're going to have to do this time out here?
With my mental health?
Yeah.
It wasn't none of that, nigga. I just was like, shit, I'm finna live and spend as much time with my family and friends as possible. I'm going through it, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I can't really let everybody else around me see that, you know what I mean? I'm a leader. So if they see me panicking, and then they gonna panic. Mm-hmm. So I'm just trying to prepare niggas. I'm like, I'm flying out to see niggas like, hey, nigga, I'm going in. They like, nah, nigga, you ain't going in. Nigga, we know niggas that happening with it. Like, man, I'm going in, man. Yeah. That shit is already in the process. I'm finna go do the time. So you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Don't nobody want to believe it. You feel me? I'm like, man, I'm going in, bro. I'm finna go in, do my time. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You feel me? And then they like, yo, how you do? I say, man, it's a nigga snitching, man. It's a nigga snitching. It's a nigga that called me, nigga trying to informant trying to record a call. They got all that, man. It don't even make no sense for me trying to take it to trial because they got informants, confidential informants. They got everything. Why am I gonna try to convince this jury that I'm innocent and they got all this against me? Like, I might as well just go ahead and when you plead guilty, they give you points off for acceptance of responsibility. Yeah. So I'd rather get them points off, right? Now, hey, check this out. Here goes some fuck shit though. Yeah. So now, boom, I go to court. When I go to court, the first thing the prosecutor say to the judge is, well, Your Honor, there's a new statute in place. And even though, you know, he's underneath his points, we're bumping him up 3 points. Bro, they took my points. They was like, we bumping him up because technically he robbed the bank. You know? And so we got to treat him as if he robbed the bank. So we just put a new statute. The judge was like, that don't make sense. I don't know nothing about this statute. They was like, she was like, told her assistant, well, read it off. The assistant read it off. Yeah, Your Honor, they said this. She's like, oh, we're going to come back to that. That don't make sense to me. And then they was like, well, how much money? And she was like, man, y'all giving him double the points for the same amount of money. Like, they gave me the points for the amount of money lost, and then they gave me points for the intended loss. Like twice. So then they like just railroaded me, bro.
Oh my
Prosecutor
God.
was like, man, we trying to give him 6 years, Your Honor. The judge was like, she was like, you got anything to say, Mr. Smith? I'm like, man, my whole life they've been taking advantage of me, Your Honor. I'm like, man, I got in the music business at an early age. You feel me? The vultures come. That
Yeah.
you don't know nothing about money. When you a kid and you getting that money, they just gonna take advantage of it. They just that the leeches gonna come around, they gonna get in your ear, attach themselves to you, and you just spending the money. Before you know it, you ain't pay taxes. You owe this person, that person. You done bought all this jewelry. I said, Your Honor, I never learned financial education at that point to even know what was going on.
That boy was running.
You feel me? Man, the prosecutor say, no, Your Honor, no, he already pleaded guilty.
Yeah.
She said, he pleaded guilty, Your Honor. I said, yeah, but we know, Your Honor, we know.
Yeah.
You know 98% conviction rate. You know why I pled guilty. You understand what I'm saying? I can't say that in court, though, but I'm
Yeah.
like, you know, Your Honor, you know.
Yeah.
She's like, she put her head down, right? And then the prosecutor was like, Your Honor, we should make an example out of him.
That's crazy.
Man, the judge looked up like this. And when she looked up, I read her mind, dog. Her mind was like, did you just tell me what to do in my courtroom?
Exactly. That worked
Like,
in
I
your
read her
mind.
mind, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, she was looking down. And that lady said, man, everybody know who he is. They watching this case, making an example out of him, Your Honor. And she looked back down. That man said, 18 months. No, 20 months. 20. She said, 20 months. I said, but man, my lawyer started texting me because it was over Skype. She's like, nigga, we won. We won. She's like, nigga, we won. She's like, nigga, you got the lowest sentence in the whole United States. I was like, boy, God is good. Boy, we send the
Come
prayer
on.
hands back. You feel me? And then she like, you ain't even have to do all that because you going to go in. That I ain't going to lie, though. I still, even though I was happy, I still was like, man, I wanted house arrest.
Yeah.
I thought you gonna get me house arrest.
They don't want that time.
I was like, man, go back in and tell her that. She was like, man, go do your time, Blue. She like, man, go. They finna put you at a camp.
Yeah.
Go do your time at the camp. You're gonna be out before you know it. You only gotta do 85% of your time anyway.
Yeah.
So that 20 months automatically turned to 18 months.
Yeah.
Right? So now I go to prison. I walk through the gates. When I walk through the gates, you feel me? First thing they ask you, they be like, can you be on the what they say? Can you be in the general population? You feel me? Like, is you a snitch? Can you be in general population? Yeah. Is you gay?
affiliated.
Is you gay? Yeah. Is you gang affiliated? Nah. You gay? Nah. Welcome to Cole. Welcome to prison, nigga. So now they send me back there. That nigga like the dude walked me through. He like, no, he is, nigga. He take me to the back. He take me to the back of the prison, right? So now when he take me to the back, he give me my own cell. He like, here, this your bunk. He like, here, man, niggas be tying the sheets such shit. Here, man, just chill, man. So now he set me up, right? So now I go in this motherfucker. They doing count every 20, 30 minutes. They trying to catch niggas running in with shit, right?
Damn.
They like, where the liquor bottles at? Where the phones at? They trying to catch niggas, right?
Yeah.
So now I don't know. I'm just in prison for the first time. I ain't got no watch or nothing. So now I'm in this bitch sleep. So now they come and doing the count. I'm just in this bitch. I just got in this bitch. They doing the count. They walk. Matter of fact, and then when I get there, I meet my the lady who tell you how much time you got to do and shit or whatever, right?
Counselor.
The counselor. Counselor tell me, well, Mr. Smith, you approved for CARES Act, you approved for FSA Act, you approve and you approve for home confinement. So today is February 7th, some shit like that. You're gonna be out of here June, Mr. Smith. What? June? What? Nigga, I've been there doing what? Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I love you.
Yeah.
Right? So now I go to bed. Now I go back to the room. Now I'm chilling.
Yeah.
You feel me? So now I'm chilling and shit. So throughout the day, you know what I'm saying? All the niggas come down. You feel me? They like, nigga, we know you here. You straight. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Hey, nigga, he go bag of this. He go bag of that. He go clothes,
And that
shoes.
Florida cop?
Yeah, the Florida cop. Nigga, they brought everything. Nigga, I'm talking about.
They gave them regular ass stamps.
Nah, I ain't give me no
They ain't give
stamps.
no
I had to
stamps.
hustle them stamps
Oh,
up.
okay.
I used to walk around with them stamps, nigga. I would bread it up now, but they brought me everything else I needed, nigga, from juice, the toothpaste, the shower slides, nigga.
Yeah.
If you ain't got no shower slide, you fuck. So nigga bring me shower slide, everything, right? They made sure I was Gucci.
Yeah.
So now, and then at first, I really ain't wanted to. I'm like, man, shit. That's how they get you.
You know what? It's different in them feds though.
Yeah.
Like your car. whatever state you in, no matter what part of Florida, they all gonna come together.
Yeah.
And they gonna give you that care package. You know?
Yeah.
And you hear so many stories, because it was my first time in penitentiary too. You hear so many stories. I feel where you coming from,
Yeah.
like, man.
Yeah.
You know, you put a Snicker on my bed, that
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
I want
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit back out. You know what I'm saying? But nah, that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody take care of their people. It's politics. You know
It's
what I'm
politics.
saying?
It's
Yeah.
politics. So they made sure I was good. You know what I'm saying? And then one of the top niggas came out. He's like, "Nigga, you good, nigga. There's everything that you need." And then
The shot collar.
the shot call. He like, here go a phone. I like, nah, I don't want the phone yet.
That's 5
I say,
years you get caught with
I-
that
man.
motherfucker.
I say, let me check out.
Hey, he was smart. I don't want that yet. Let me
Yeah,
see what's going on.
not yet. Hold the phone. Let me pay attention to what's going on. Let me see how
y'all probably
shit
trying to
moving.
set me up, nigga. Shit.
Hey man, I'm just like,
Yeah.
let me pay attention. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit, ain't shit sweet like that. You know what I mean? Like, let me pay attention to this shit. I really don't even want none of this shit you trying to give me. Like, hold on. You feel me? But nigga, like, man, take it, you good, Blue. So now, boom, I go to bed. Next thing I know, nigga hit me on the shoulder. Hey, get up. Give me your ID. Nigga take the ID. I say, for what? Nigga, I done jumped up. I say, what's up? He say, nigga, you interrupted my count. I'm like, what the fuck that mean? So now he leave. The nigga's like, oh, nigga, you got a shot. So a shot, basically,
Right
you
up.
feel me? They write you up, and you get that's like, nigga.
They take your credit and shit. From
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, they fuck you over, right?
All
Yeah.
depends on what it be though.
Would
Yeah.
it be? So now I gotta go see the lieutenant, all
Yeah.
this shit, right? They go do the paperwork, they read you your rights.
Yeah.
It's like you just broke a law. So I ain't know that every day they count at 10 o'clock and 4 o'clock. I'm new.
Yeah.
And they counting so much trying to catch niggas running in. I don't know what time it is. Honestly, nigga, ain't even no clocks in this bitch.
Yeah.
He's still on street time.
What? Nigga, I don't know what time it is. Nigga, I'm in this bitch. I ain't got the G-Shot yet. You know the G-Shot like 750.
That's the AP.
Yeah, that's the AP in prison. Nigga, you got a G-Shot, nigga, you ballin'. I ain't got this shit yet, nigga. I'm just
Yeah.
in this bitch like, damn, what time is it? You know what I'm saying? So now the nigga, they call me down. They read me with rights. They say, all right, you gonna have to see the same lady again, the counselor, right? So now they gonna tell you what your punishment gonna be. So I go see the lady. Man, this lady just told me I was getting what? 4 months.
Yeah.
Man, that lady was like, well, Mr. Smith,
Took it back.
yo, you lost your house, your home confinement. Your
And
release
that's
date for to get
24
moved.
hours.
Man, like it seemed like that, nigga. Like it was like 24, 48, something within there. I don't remember. I don't know what time
God
it is.
damn.
Man, this lady like, you lost your home confinement. You lost your CARES Act, and we pushing your date back. I'm like, what? Nah, I just told everybody I'm getting out June or some shit. I'm like, yeah, but I say, but then I didn't even know what time it was. She was like, how you want to plead? Guilty, not guilty, or some shit. And I was like, man, not guilty. I didn't know what time it was. So you know, all the OGs in the prison, them niggas is like, they got jailhouse lawyers, right? So them niggas like, they can't do that to you, nigga. You new here. They ain't even read you the A&O. A&O is like, I forgot what it be, orientation or some shit, right?
Yeah.
So they like, man, write the cop out. We gonna help you write it. Tell them you ain't get A&O. You don't know what time it is. They doing counts every minute, and you stood up. When he came and he tapped you, you stood up. You ain't like you stayed in the bed, right? So they come up with this shit in a jailhouse lawyer way, and we write the shit out or whatever. I take it to him. When I take it to him, they call me in the office again, like a month later or some shit, right? She come back, well, we found you guilty.
Shit.
I'm like, well, what? She give me the paper and read that bit. That bit say, well, we gave you A&O when you got here. We gave her that. Nigga, the only thing they told me, nigga, was, nigga, don't fuck with no gangs, no gays, and no, it's another G, nigga. What's the other G? No gays, no gangs, and
I don't know.
it's gays, gangs, and gambling. Gambling. Them the rules. You don't fuck with none of them G. But anyway, so the nigga read me the rights. I mean, when I got there, he gave me the rules and all the other shit. I'm like, man, he ain't give me no A&O. But they lied on the paper. They were like, man, we gave you A&O. We told you stand up. We made an announcement when we came in. Nigga, you guilty. Ah, shit. So now I go back out. So now I hear the jailhouse lawyers and shit. What happened, Blue? I'm like, man, they found me guilty. Oh, hell no, we were getting a pill. I forgot what they call that bitch. That bitch, they got a name for it. Give me a BP-8 or some shit.
Yeah.
Give me a BP-8. So now we go get the BP-8. They filed a appeal for that motherfucker. They put the appeal in. Pill come back, guilty. Nigga, they took my time from June to August, from August to November, from November to December,
Hey, them
from
penitentiary lawyers to get you fucked up.
Bruh, it wasn't the lawyer's fault. It was just they kept pushing my time back. Like, they were just fucking with me, dog. They'll call me. Man, there was even one point, my nigga, like I had some shows and shit. I was like, man, look, I got this show over here. This shit 70-something thousand. I'm like, let me go get the show. I take one of the officers with me and donate so y'all can put a music thing in the prison. Yeah. Take an officer with me. Right? They're like, oh, that sounds like a good idea. Let me check. Man, they go check the computer and shit. All right. Do they type it? Oh, Mr. Smith, they moved you back 2 months. We really can't do it now. You got your date. You really ain't about to get out. What? So imagine how a nigga feel in their brain, bro, when you keep thinking you finna get out, but they keep moving you back.
My God.
Exactly.
Man, I went from, nah, man, I don't want that phone. Man, hey, man, give me a phone, man. Hey, don't this nigga got a laptop, man? Let me get the laptop, man. Man, I'm in this bitch. What? I'm like, hey, man, them niggas playing poker over there, man. Let me go play poker over here, man. I'm in this bitch. I'm doing everything now. Fuck it, I'm living. I'm working out every day. We doing burpees every motherfucking day. You understand what I'm saying? We doing burpees and shit. Nigga hitting the track. Niggas doing military style training. Nigga, I'm like, boy, I'm trying to get out and look like Gucci, man. You feel me? Man. I ain't gonna lie, it was an experience. I met a lot of real niggas in that motherfucker. It was crazy is because the kind of niggas that you want to be affiliated with in the streets, niggas who hustlers, get money, they got some kind of smarts about it. All them niggas locked up, they in prison. The pillars of the community, the niggas who give away the turkeys on Thanksgiving, pass out the coats to the kids during the wintertime, they do the book bag, man, them niggas in prison. They took all the pillars of the community out and put them behind bars, bruh, and took the money too. So now when they take the money out the community. What it does is it creates a cycle. Where now these kids, they don't have no daddy. They growing up in poverty. They ain't got no choice but to turn to the streets to try to figure out how to get money, how to survive. You feel me? And now it's a cycle. Because now they hustling. Then they get caught. By then, they done had a baby from a scripper or something. Feel me? Boom, it go like this. Over and over again, dog. So it's like, right now, I really move around. I got some re-entry dudes with me. I work with this organization called Re-Entry One and Geo Group, where we go around and we really trying to change everything. We sitting down with the politicians, the commissioner. I got a meeting with commissioner next week trying to put something in Miami where the kids can have like a YMCA, but a digital version where they can learn e-commerce, they can learn Amazon, they can learn how to do marketing online, how to build social media platforms. So now, instead of them being in the hood playing with water guns, learning how to shoot, and playing tag, and when we're in the hood, the only thing that you know is, man, I'm finna either play sports, sell drugs, or be a rapper to get out the hood. That's it. You ain't got no other opportunities. So I wanted to provide something where, like a central location where they can learn the stuff that they need to learn, how to be financially literate, how to learn how to do their taxes, how to write a check, how to open a bank account, how to get business funding, how to open a business the correct way, get your LLC, get your licensing. Man, City Hall down the street. Go to City Hall and introduce yourself to them people and open up your t-shirt shop or your socks store. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, man. Anything better than hustling in the street selling dope that you're going to go to prison for and not a dope legal. So they done locked all our daddies up and they done did all this time, bro. But now it's legal, and then we ain't even saturating the market. They done came in and they done took over the market.
Figured it out.
You feel me? So yeah, we just got to make a change. I'm on that. That's what I've been doing every day. Outside of doing music and shit, every day I'm trying to do something to help my people.
Yeah.
So look, check this out. During your time in prison, how did you maintain your focus and motivation to pursue your music career once you was released? And what lessons did you learn from that experience that have shaped you as an artist and as an individual?
What lesson I learned? All right, you're going to have to give them to me. We're going to do one question at a time because my memory is fucked up. You know?
During your time in prison,
okay,
how did you maintain your focus and motivation to pursue your music career once you was released?
Okay, so like I was saying earlier, you feel me? When I went in, I know I want to turn the negative to a positive. So I went in already understanding that I'm finna write this book. for my story, you know what I'm saying, for the Pretty Ricky story, or for my life story, for my daddy's story. My dad was a hustler too. It started with that nigga first.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta tell that story to see how it transitioned to music, because all these music execs, bro, they all start in the street.
Yeah.
From P, from Baby, from whoever, bro. This is how you do it. I feel like you start in the streets because when you in the streets, you got access to, you feel me, that liquid cash, bro, that you just trying to do whatever you could do with to get out the streets.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's like in the recipe, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? We look at Baby on the wall right there. Baby 2 is just part of it. You know what I'm saying? So I knew I wanted to write that story down, document that. So now the latter point of my life, I can, write, do the movie, do a docu-series, the kind of shit they doing with BMF right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so you got to write the story first, because so you can own the copyright.
Yeah.
So now you can move it around. You feel me? So I knew I wanted to do that with the time that I had. Then I surrounded myself around the intelligent niggas in prison. You know what I'm saying? So the shot caller niggas, the niggas who in that bitch reading 1,000 books, they done did life. Like all my dogs doing life, nigga.
Yeah.
They in there, we still communicate. I'm still putting money on nigga book. Them my niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's my new family.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? My old family, I don't even see them niggas no more. I got out, them niggas wasn't there. You feel me?
Exactly.
And you
My
lose
God.
everything in prison. You lose the bitches, the family members, your money, everything. You got to rebuild from scratch, period.
And how much
You
time
feel
did
me?
you do?
I did a year.
You did a year.
Imagine a
lost
nigga
all
doing
that.
10. How
I
many
did
years you
9.
did? So, nigga,
You know
I already know. Turk, my hand out to you. I already know. You feel me? I was
know.
there when you jumped.
You
I
know.
remember, nigga.
You know.
Look at you now, nigga.
You know.
You feel me? I was there. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you lose everything. The letters stop coming in. The first month, nigga, yeah, all them letters there. After that, then that shit gets slow.
When they hit that time, and they find out that time, and there's no more resources that they could get from you, benefits they get from you, and when you got to depend on them, man, it's like out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
That's how it is, bro. And you could either be bitter or better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You can either be bitter or better, man. Like, and I don't think a lot of people understand when sometimes you be passionate in your feelings and expressing yourself to the point where I done stopped doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, bring me on to my next question. What lessons did you learn from that experience that have shaped you as an artist and an individual?
The lesson that I learned that shaped me as an artist. Yeah. All right. And then to end the other piece. So I surrounded myself round with the niggas who doing life. Cause all them niggas got knowledge.
Exactly.
Them niggas got book knowledge, street smarts. You feel me? So whether it's them trying to teach me real estate, cryptocurrency, you know what I'm saying, how to move in the street.
Yeah.
They gonna tell their stories. You gonna learn from their story. And they gonna tell you about how he got that bag and was in the club and throwing all that shit, and he came in and them niggas disappeared. So you gonna learn before it even happen to you, nigga. When you get out, you like, where everybody at?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where everybody at? They gonna tell you first because they experienced it already, and they gonna drop that knowledge. And I soak that shit up, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm working out with them niggas, and we talking every day. We talking about they family, my family. We talking about, my career, shit that I got that they wish they had, shit that they got I wish I had. You know what I'm saying? And that shit kept me motivated. You know what I'm saying? Understanding like damn, my nigga, like this nigga really, really was a good nigga, and he ain't got nobody to help him. I'm like, man, I want to get outside and do something for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, my celly, his daughter, and my daughter got the same birthday. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, it's a lot of good niggas in prison, dog. I'm gonna just leave it at that. You
Yes,
feel what I'm
sir.
saying?
Yes, sir.
But okay, so now, lesson learned. Be wary of the people that you have around you, man. Keep your circle small, man. You had one of my dogs, nigga, this nigga named K9, right? He doing light too. This nigga was like, man, your circle this big, but Blue, your circle gotta be this big. He like gotta be smaller. You know what I'm saying? This nigga got out. He got out for doing a life sentence. You feel me? He got out with Bo Dilla, all them niggas, right? He got out and started hustling again and went right back in less than a year. You feel what I'm saying? Your circle gotta be small, man. You don't know who snitching.
Small as a period.
Small as a period. You don't know who snitching, who telling. You don't know who gonna use you as a scapegoat down the line. You don't know who want to be in your business just so if they ever get fucked up, nigga, they got somebody to lay on the chopping block. I can give you something. What about this nigga right here? You feel me? So keep your circle small, man. You know what I'm saying? Who you see me roll up in here with?
Hey,
They're my
same
bitch.
way. Hey, same way. Look, I was just about to say the same way. Like a lot of people, and they get mad because of that. It's like they used to you being that wild blue, that wild Turk. You know what I'm saying? And then you change, so now I'm acting funny. But bro, I just did a whole 9 piece. You just did a whole year. And I remember where y'all was at. We was outside out of mind. So keep that same energy. Don't make it like it's my fault that you struggling now, because I'm hustling, I'm grinding, I'm doing what I need to do. I just got my circle small without you.
Yeah.
Keep the same energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know you go through that because I go through it, bro. Like, even like people from your hood, people you grew up with who had expectations. Blue Home now, it's about to go down. How do you deal with that, bro, like on a day-to-day basis?
Man, I don't answer my phone, man.
Exactly.
You feel me? It's a level of elevation, and it's sad to say, but like, what are y'all really calling me about? When I answer the phone, it ain't even, it's a disappointment at times because they ain't really calling me. They ain't on what I'm on, man. I'm out trying to change my community. You know what I'm saying? I'm out working every day. I'm on my grind. I ain't trying to party, man. Nigga tried to rob me at the bowling alley with my kids. Nigga, what the fuck was that?
Exactly.
That changed my whole perspective on shit. Like, it's trauma after trauma after trauma. An incident that I'm seeing where it's just other people, man. It's other people, dog. And you don't know who in your circle. I don't know who tried to get a nigga robbed.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You don't know who tried to send them at you. Think about it. How you really know? You be thinking it's this one, but it's really the nigga right next to you.
Yeah.
That really hate you.
Know you had
that
them
envy
thoughts.
you. That hate your whole life, nigga. This nigga just been around you your whole life, nigga. Really in his mind, like, I hate this nigga. I hate that I need this nigga. I hate that I gotta fuck with this nigga. I hate it. They hate you, but they around you, a snake in the grass.
Envy and jealous. Like, I know you're familiar
And entitlement.
with the story of Joseph in the Bible.
Of course. I
it's
read
just
that.
like that. How his brothers was jealous of his favor.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can have the favor of God on you, bro, and people, like, they could have more than you.
Yeah.
They could be filthy rich. Billionaires could hate you.
Yeah.
Just because of the favor that they don't got and you have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
man. But you see how that ended, though. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
you
That
see
boy
how it
ended up
ended.
running the whole Egypt.
Exactly.
He feeding the whole Egypt.
Facts.
Exactly.
Then his brother them hungry. They slide to
They had to
him.
come to
They don't
him.
even know it's him.
See
They'll
that?
come
He
back.
like, man, go get your daddy.
Yeah.
He
I
like-
got something for all y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He like, go get your daddy. Go
devil meant for
bring
bad,
my
God
little
meant for
brother.
good. Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on, come on. I got a question right here, though, man. Blue, Turk, both of y'all really, man, as young men that got into the game as damn kids, what was that transition like out of a regular hood childhood to realize you was a damn rap star?
Man, I think it hit a nigga. I mean, obviously, when we grinding, you gon' feel the fame before a record label discover you.
That's
You
right.
already that nigga in your city before the record label discover you. So you already moving around,
Yeah.
nigga, with an S on your chest, nigga,
Yeah.
like yeah, I'm that nigga. But it hit different when you hear that bitch on the radio.
Come on
when
now.
you hear that bitch on the radio the first time, you like, oh shit, nigga, we made it, nigga.
Like the Jackson.
Yeah. Yeah. You hear that bitch on the radio the first time, nigga, you like, oh shit, we made it.
Yeah.
You feel me? So now you doing the shows, you feel me? They chasing you, nigga, like you the Jackson, nigga. They knocking down barricades. You feel you running down the streets like the Hot Boys, nigga.
Yeah.
You feel me? Them niggas running down the block. You running down the street like the Hot Boy. They chasing you, nigga. You understand
Come
what I'm saying?
on.
So like we live that life. And we saw it elevate piece by piece by piece, which it went from record on the radio to getting your video played on TV for the first time, or that actually that moment where you signed the record contract and you like, oh shit, nigga, like nigga, we really own. You feel me? Then you ain't really seeing the money yet. It ain't even about money. At this point, it's just about prestige and it's about working and your dreams coming true.
Yeah.
You don't even know the value of money yet. Am I lying?
Exactly.
We don't know the value yet.
You just doing it. You passionate about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You ain't really even thinking about no money, man.
Yeah, you ain't
Young.
thinking about money. But then when you start getting money, that's the next level. You feel what I'm saying?
When the money come in, talking to it.
Show money, because all that royalty money and shit, you ain't gonna see
ain't
that
gonna
off
see
rip.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You ain't gonna see that until you wake up.
yeah, till you wake up. Yeah,
You
till
gotta
you wake up and you
yo.
looking for the money.
Yeah.
You like, damn, you like, hold up, man, where that money
They
at?
got money. Oh, our money sitting over there. Oh,
Yeah.
for real?
Yeah.
Oh, nobody could touch it but me. let me get my lawyers on that.
Yeah,
They
did it
got money
change?
that just be sitting, bro.
Like that sound exchange money,
just
boy.
be sitting.
When that shit hit, nigga, like sound exchange. What's that, nigga? Oh,
It's money
shit.
that just sitting, bro. Like
Yeah.
nobody could touch it but you.
Yeah.
I mean, Pretty Ricky had all the girls, man. I mean, being that y'all made music for the ladies at the same time, what was that like to being young teen heartthrobs in this thing?
Man, nigga. Man, my girl see how do you want to think?
She understands.
Let me tell you something. Cause she ain't on that. She ain't on none of that
understand.
music shit, right?
Yeah.
So check it though. Nigga, we want to go platinum. Boy, we were like, boy, we fucking bitches every city, nigga. We were like, every city we go to, we finna knock these hoes down. These hoes gonna take pictures and videos. They gonna send it to everybody that they know. They like, bitch, I was just with these niggas. You feel me? So now it multiplies. So now the music spread. So that bitch went from us, nigga, having like a motherfucker, I think the record top 10 at the time, ain't even number 1 yet, to now, nigga, we on tour selling 30,000 units every week. Every night. We selling 30,000 units every night. Boom, we go platinum. We like, oh shit. Then they introduced ringtones. It was some shit called Jamster.
Yeah.
Nigga, it was like, nigga, we was the experimental group for that. So it was Pretty Ricky, T-Pain, Rihanna, and Sierra. We like the first digital artists that they actually was able to introduce ringtones and polytones and all that shit where you can go online. Remember the box where you can order music?
Yeah.
So they introduced the ringtones like that, where they play the commercial and you could text a number and get the ringtone. We is experimental with that
Yeah.
bitch. So we had the benefit of being physical and digital. So we still moving fucking 30,000 units a night doing sales, but then we got the digital money coming in too. So when that shit hit, man, it's just crazy, nigga. We can't walk to the mall. I can't walk through a store, nigga. They breaking the store. They watching us shop, nigga. We gotta walk through the back of the mall. It's like in every mall they got like a back entrance to every store. So we shopping through the back and then come in. They following store to store, watching us shop through the cages. You understand what I'm saying? Just crazy shit like that.
Kind of remind me of the Hot Boys too when they came out, bro. I was like, damn, man, that's the new Hot Boys right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For
Cause we
real,
were
for
so
real.
influenced by y'all.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So and you know what's crazy, and it's fucked up too. Cause I did an interview the other day, and they like, who influenced you? And I'm like, Tupac and Snoop. But I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, cause that was my first introduction to music. But
Yeah.
nigga, where I'm from Miami.
Yeah.
Miami and Fort Lauderdale.
Hot Boy.
Man, that's Hot Boy City, nigga.
Come
It's
on now.
Jabos
Come
and
on.
T-shirts. So when we first came out, they was the biggest group. You understand what I'm saying? It was like, it wasn't no group. You had to wait for them niggas to go to jail.
Yeah.
Then they break up for it to even be a lane for niggas to step in.
Yeah.
But if you look at our image was like that. Nigga, we got
Yeah.
on camouflage.
Yeah.
We got on like, because that's what we understood. That what we wanted to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These niggas got bandanas, soldier rags and shit. They was the hardest shit. So even our music was talking about fucking bitches. But the image looked like, nigga, we hood niggas.
Yeah.
You feel
Y'all
me?
were thugging. Y'all
Yeah,
were thugging.
we got grills and shit. I'm still there with that bitch on. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's what it was. And it's funny you said that because it was a blueprint.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? To see how a group of niggas supposed to move and to see how Baby was a part of the organization. Then my old boy, street nigga, he don't want to be on the scene. He like Slim.
Yeah.
He don't even want to be in this shit. So now it put me in a situation where I got to run everything, which is why I became knowledgeable of the business. Because now I got to move around and take the record label meetings. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta educate myself on publishing, royalties, the whole structure of a business.
Yeah.
So I'm running the whole shit. And my daddy just at the crib, nigga. I come home, I might freely throw that nigga 100 bands, like nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like
Crazy how
nigga, we
you
just did
so
that.
young and you just so business minded like
Yeah.
that, bro, and have it going. Like, far as like the name Pretty Ricky, like where did that name come from? Like Pretty Ricky, like to be
Martin.
in a group like Pretty
Martin.
Ricky.
Martin.
Where did it come from?
So my brother was the original Pretty Ricky. It all started with my brother. My brother died too. Recipe.
Oh,
Right.
man.
So this nigga started rapping first, right? But this nigga was fat, black, and ugly. He was like Biggie. You feel me? So he go on stage and whatever, and we come out there, we supporting him, we back there, we juking this
think
shit.
I
Whatever.
know your brother.
You feel me? Gotta know him. You done seen this nigga before.
With the dreads.
With the dreads,
Got
yeah.
the twins.
Yeah,
You-
yeah.
My baby, my wife and his twins mama, got twins together. My wife
Oh,
got twins. He
shit.
got twins. Yeah, I know him.
Yeah,
I know,
yeah,
it's
he
a
got
small
twins.
world. Yeah.
Small world. So yeah.
Yeah.
So my brother, it started with this nigga first.
Yeah.
You feel me? So he come out on stage. Now we young, dog. We so young, nigga. We like 14, 15 or some shit.
Yeah.
When we come on stage, though, them hoes go crazy because we young. That's just how it go. This a young nigga business. So nigga, we go out there, they go nuts. So now my daddy in the back, like dang, like they going crazy about these niggas. You feel me? So now we keep doing the show. Nigga, I'm like, I want to get in the studio, right? So we go in the studio, we write our first song and shit. Shit say, late last summer, Susie had a pipe problem, so she called a plumber. While Slicker was skipping school, beating hoes in the Hummer. Fucking these bitches the same day we got the double. Late last summer, some shit like that, right? This our first song, we kids, nigga, talk about fucking bitches, bro. We like 13 or something, 14, right? So now we go to the studio. So now I'm getting acclimated with going to the studio. And then back then, nigga, it wasn't no Pro Tools. It was like ADAT tape machine.
Yeah.
The DAT tape.
Yeah.
So now we recorded on that.
reels and shit.
That what you recorded on, nigga. It wasn't no Pro Tools. It wasn't no Pro Tools, nigga. You had to
reels.
you had to really do that
Man,
bitch.
look at them reels, man.
Yeah. And you know what's funny too? Cause when I did Love Like Honey, I did Love Like Honey here in Atlanta. And the studio that I was at Patchwork Studios, and they got the real machine in there.
Yeah.
But they was like Lenny Kravitz bought all the reels.
Damn.
Lenny Kravitz owned all the reels. He bought the whole company, right? So, but they had one reel in that bitch.
Yeah.
I was like, I told my engineer, I'm like, run our whole album, everything through the reels, so we can have that same, warmth,
sound,
the same warmth. So that was late night special album. That's all on the real type shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so back to the story though. So now this nigga, right? We gotta perform at Joe Robbie Stadium. Now it's called the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, right?
Yeah.
That's where the Dolphins play. So we got a performance there. This nigga beefing with his girl, and this nigga like, oh, my stomach hurt. I don't want to do the show no more. We like, what? This the biggest show that we ever got. What you mean you ain't finna do? Man, my stomach hurt, man. Fuck that bitch. He mad. So he go home. Man, I tell my old, I like, man, we ain't finna miss this show, man. Like, man, we just go do that bitch.
Yeah.
He was like, you show? I like, man, I'll make the show CD right now. We ain't finna miss it. One monkey don't start no show.
That's right.
He like, my daddy like, you show? I like, man, yeah, man, it's the biggest one. Like, nigga, we gotta do it. Man, I made the shit. And that was the beginning of Pretty Ricky. Man, we went on stage, nigga, and turned that bitch out. Feel me? After that, the radio station, nigga, like, hey, yo, Blue, my daddy named Blue too. Yo, Blue, give me that record. Which record? That Grind on Me record. Alright. I ride home, my dad in the Benz. That nigga look at me, nigga, he almost wanna cry. He like, damn. This the moment we been waiting on, son. This the moment we riding. Man, we give him that motherfucking record. #1 most requested record in the history of the station.
Ew.
Ever. To this day, nigga. You feel me? Ever. It was just a game changer.
Yeah.
And then that bitch went from that. Craig Cameron got wind of the record. That nigga fly down. He like, I want to meet them. He fly down. He like, meet me at the Lowe's Hotel. So now, we get to the Lowe's Hotel. We pull up in the van. Vroom. You feel me? When we pull up, back then we used to make our clothes, so we got glitter shit on the clothes and shit. Remember our Soulja Boy clothes? You look when Soulja Boy came out,
Yeah.
like shit like that. Feel me? So nigga, we little young niggas, so we got like cartoon characters and shit on the shirt.
Yeah.
You feel me? Cause we know the girls like the cartoon character. Bitch gonna go crazy. You got a Tweety Bird shirt on. You be like, oh, Tweety Bird, that was shirt, right? So nigga, we jump out the whip, boom, the glitter fly in the air. You feel what I'm saying? So now this nigga, the exec there, we don't see him though. This nigga in the bushes hiding. This nigga high. You want to see how we pull up if we stars, right? So imagine this nigga see niggas jump out the car and glitter pop out. this nigga like, oh shit, they star for real. These niggas sparkling. Feel me? So now this nigga watching nigga. So now the nigga that he pulling his shirt, he pulling him and shit. He like, nigga, that's still this Tony the Tiger. Nigga who run the stage. He like, nigga, that's still. He pulling his shirt. So now we jump out, walk out, boom, boom, boom. And then some dude walk up to us, shirt all fucked up, wrinkly and shit. Shirt all, the nigga dirty. He got on some Stan Smith sneakers.
Yeah.
He like, man, what y'all here for? We like, oh, we here to see Craig Cameron. He like, oh, right this way. Walk, come with me. So now we go with him. We get upstairs. He put the key in. Key don't work. We like, oh shit, the key ain't work. You feel me? We just impressionable as fuck. We like, oh, that's a bad sign. The key ain't work. Well, man, we ain't gonna get signed. Right? He like, nah, wait a minute. Let me go and find out what's going on to get them to fix the key or whatever. Right? So they come with the dough man, fix the key, let me in. So now I go in, it's me, Spec, Pleasure, Slick, and my daddy. We walk in. The dude said, well, why we waiting, man? Show me what y'all got. We grabbed a spoon, knives, fork. We got everything. My dad always said, when you perform, always perform like it's a full crowd out there. You just never know who in the crowd.
Yeah.
Feel me? So we done grab a spoon, knives, and forks. Now we hit it. We start rapping that shit. We do grind on me and shit. You feel me? So now, this nigga like, oh man, I want to sign y'all right now. We like, huh? He like, I'm Craig Cowman. What? He like, I got a contract in the other room. My dad like, wait. Wait. We got other labels trying to sign now. He say, well, I want to do it right now. You don't know who I am? He was like, you ever heard of that song, Rock the Boat? Yeah. Who was that? Aaliyah. I signed her. You know the producer that produced her? You know, he got you performed with public. Yeah, R. Kelly. Yeah, I signed him too. And you know the other producer, Timberland, yeah, I signed him. Like, this nigga was flexing on that. He started naming all the artists that he signed that he blew up. He like, nigga, this the big league. Like, y'all finna make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we like, man, we got another show tomorrow. Come to the show tomorrow. So now he like, all right, I'm gonna come. So this Martin Luther King parade, right? So now we go back down and we get ready to do Martin Luther King parade. We like, oh shit, nigga, we finna get the deal. My daddy like, man, we got labels trying to sign them now. Nah, nigga, we just had drove to Universal, nigga. Universal passed on the nigga. You feel me? Yeah. We done jumped on the table and shit. We done jumped on the table. James Eckenberger flew us up there. This nigga was the executive, not flew us. He told us, come up. We done drove in the van, 100 miles an hour, eat peanut butter jelly sandwiches and drinking them fucking 25-cent 2-liter sodas.
Jackson 5 shit.
Man, so we slide, nigga, 100 miles an hour all the way through New York through the night. Wildin', bro. We stupid as fuck. So we get to New York, park the van, wrong side of the road, bitch get told. So now we go upstairs to Universal. We jump on the tables perform. The nigga never looked up. His name was Sal, record exec.
Yeah.
Bruh, he looked down in his book the whole time while we on the table, bruh. And never looked up and got up and walked out.
Crazy.
James Eckelberger like, yo, they the hottest shit in the South, man. Like, what's up? He like, man, I don't know what to tell you, man. You know, y'all just keep working. Holla at some record pools. Holla at TJ DJs. Feel me? Bigger
What up, though, TJ? Goddamn.
It's hard for New York to accept the South, bro. I don't know why, but it's hard.
It's hard, dog.
To this day.
Okay.
So now we go back. So now the old boy tell Chris, we got labels trying to sign her, right? But Universal just passed, goddamn it. So we really need this deal.
Yeah.
You feel me? So we go, he like, wait, let me let you see him perform for real. So we go and we do Martin Luther King parade. In Miami, the Martin Luther King parade, like 30,000 to 40,000 people in the street.
Yeah.
It's like it's for miles, nigga. They just out there. So we go out there, we perform, nigga. You already know, nigga. We do that grind on me shit. You feel me? They running. We like the hot boy. We running again. Yeah. So now they break the barricades down. Boom. They chase us. Boom. We run down the back. They beating on the door, on the windows. Like, we won't bring. We won't boat.
Yeah.
But he ain't there.
Come
the
on.
exec never came. He called on the phone like, oh, I'm running behind, man. We done performed already. Oh man, we want to cry. We like, but we got another one. We got another performance in Hollandale, right? So he like, all right, I'm gonna meet y'all there. Man, we get there, nigga, night and day. It ain't nobody at that bitch. That bitch, it's the field is empty, dog. The field empty, dog. We want to cry, nigga. We like, damn, man, we want this nigga to see us turn this shit out.
Exactly.
Man, I can't make this shit up, man. I swear to God, bro. Man, them motherfuckers say, y'all get ready for Pretty Ricky. It was nobody out there. Man, they said Pretty Ricky, the whole field was full of people. They were like, Jesus put him there, dog. I ain't lying, dog. I'm dead ass serious. Dog, the whole field was full, bro. It went from empty to full, my nigga.
Yeah.
So now the nigga on the exec on stage, we get up there, we do that shit. We do that grind on me shit. You already know about to happen, nigga. They about to chase her. So, nigga, we hit them. So we hit that bit, we running, because they coming.
Come on.
Man, we start running, they chasing the van again. Like Jackson 5 shit. They chasing nigga, banging on the window, bam, bam, bam. Man, this motherfucker like, man, give them what they want. Whatever they asking for, again, they were the exact saying to whoever he talking to on the phone about the contract. Yeah. Man, give them what I'm not leaving here without them sign, right? So now they signed us down and the motherfucker offered us the deal, right? We at home. Phone ring. Hello, man, this Jive Records. This Jive Records. We gonna give you $1 million more than what Craig Calvin trying to give. We're gonna give you $1 million more, and you keep all your masters, everything. Damn.
That sounds about right there.
Boy, they made it hard to receive. Boy, my daddy say, man, I ain't gonna lie, your deal better than Craig deal. Obviously, you offering $1 million more, but I shook his hand, and I'm gonna be a man of my word.
That man of their word, she gonna get your father. Hey, one thing about it, nigga cannot be a man of their word in this industry.
In the music business, huh?
Not in the music business. Hey, man, it's better than tell a lie than tell the truth in this shit. That's what I was told. You hear me?
Man, we rolled out. We flew up to New York. We performed for Kevin Liles, Julie Greenwald, and the rest of the staff. You know that them the gatekeepers. They the ones run Warner Brothers. They the one run Def Jam, all that.
Yeah.
So we performed for all them, and man, they made us the #1 group in the world. He kept his word. He stocked everything on the label. Trey Songz album, T.I. was the #1 urban artist too. They made us the #1 R&B artist, and then we were #2. T.I. #1 urban, we #2 urban. Yeah, highest grossing sellers on the label.
Y'all #1.
We did, but
Yeah.
the label put the work in. See, when we walked in the building, my nigga, and we came in that bitch giving all the ladies roses and shit, you know what I'm saying? Man, it pulled the whole label together because you can't make them believe in
They
you,
worked
dog.
for you. They really went out there and
Man,
worked
they
for
went
you.
out there and worked, bro.
Yeah.
And you right. We did make them do that, but at the same time, you can have
It
a
was
hot
team
record.
for effort, yeah.
Yeah, you can have a hot record and they don't give a fuck. They'll be like, man,
Exactly.
we don't fuck with this corny ass nigga. We don't like him.
They put y'all out.
Man, hey, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I ain't gonna lie now. I'm probably the only nigga that heard the Hot Boys album on Atlantic that ain't never come out. Am I lying?
Crazy.
Do it exist?
Yeah.
Do it exist?
Wait a minute. So wait a minute. Now, I done known Turk for years, and we ain't never had this conversation.
Now, we got a lot of music, dog. Like man, Bird got a lot of stuff in the vault, you know. And I don't know if he'll ever release it, but we was just workers, bro. Like when we was recording, it just was an everyday. You see how Wayne was when we disbanded, you know what I'm saying? Just imagine us together doing the same thing that Wayne was doing when we disbanded, you know what I'm saying? Wayne just inherited what we was already doing. So just imagine you got 3 more times the work what Wayne was doing that's in the vault.
Okay, so why didn't that shit ever come out?
Because I think when we kind of like disbanded, Baby probably like, man, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause it was a lot of, bro. When you go different ways, it's a lot of emotions involved in that shit. So you know, and then nigga, shit, I done came up off this now.
Yeah.
These niggas over here, this nigga in jail, this nigga in prison, this nigga in the feds. I ain't thinking about that shit at the time. You know what I'm saying? Who's to say it might? You know, he might release it one day. I don't know.
I think it's gonna get released
You know,
one day. It was
but,
too raw.
You know, like
It was too raw. They sitting on it.
Blue, what did you hear when you heard that?
Huh?
When you heard that album, what the hell was going on it?
I heard hits, nigga.
Oh, we
I heard
was
hits,
banging
and the
hits,
label
bro.
excited about it. They got it. You know what I'm saying? But timing is everything. I guarantee it's gonna come.
Stunner might put that shit out.
It's gonna
man.
come, nigga.
He a mastermind.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? I believe, you know, I don't know what he gonna do with it. I don't own the masters, you feel me? So, you know.
It's gonna come when it's supposed to come.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's there though. See, at the end of the day, you can't worry about that. You just got to go out there and create.
Yeah.
You just create it. It's
That
there
wasn't
though.
my responsibility.
Yeah.
You feel me? So another thing, I heard you say R. Kelly. Was it was rumored, was it true that R. Kelly kind of like co-wrote or wrote some songs with y'all before or something?
Yeah. I did a record with Kels called I can't remember the name, but he put it out.
Yeah.
Cause we didn't use it, man. The shit was the nigga cost too much, man. The nigga wanted $250,000 for the song. You know what I'm saying? So we did the record and shit. But it's like, man, we ain't about to spend no $250 on a record. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we spending $1 million on studio time. So it's like, damn, nigga, that's one song. Like, we doing a whole album, nigga, we spend $1 million, but you want $250 for one song, but the bitch was raw. But he got it. If y'all listen to the interview, go check out an R. Kelly record. That bitch say, ooh, 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 ah, 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 ah. So shit like that. That nigga making some animal sounds. It's like those are the sounds I want to hear when you moaning in my ear, girl. Listen to me. Ooh, 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 ooh. So shit like that, nigga. That bitch was hard. We did it though. It's in the archive. I got that bitch in the computer somewhere. Yeah. I got all kind of shit, nigga. I got a Biggie and Jim Jones record.
Probably let you go
I got a motherfucking Snoop Dogg record in the cut.
Man.
I got some Trick Daddy shit.
Biggie and Jim Jones, man. I mean, what the fuck?
I got one.
That's hard.
I got one on my drive, nigga. I got all kind of shit, bro. I just don't put out. I just got it. You heard what the man say? Sometimes we just archive that shit.
We got a lot of music, bro. Like I got a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I be listening. I be like, man, I'm about to put this shit out. They don't care. But then soon when you put it out and they do something, they gonna care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know when you're artist, bro, you be doing a lot of stuff that don't come out.
Look, Bone Thugs and Harmony broke up, right?
Yeah.
I got a Bone Thugs and Harmony record, the only record they ever did together since they broke up. I did it. Took me like 6 years to put it together too. I had to get one nigga at a time. Well, I got Lazy and Crazy first by themselves. Crazy. Listen to this story. This shit crazy. So Crazy Bo, I hit him like, yeah, man, come to the studio. He like, all right, I'm finna pull up. So he come to the studio. But when he come outside the hotel lobby, Lazy like, well, nigga, where you going? Right? He like, man, you know, I'm finna go do some shit. Nah, nigga, where you going? He like, man, I'm finna go do some shit, man. I'm finna go over here and fuck with a pretty regular. Oh, no, you not. Nigga, so these niggas, so now this nigga done jumped in the whip. This nigga done jumped in another car behind him and done followed him. So now when I buzz Crazy Bone up to Ricardo and shit, and I opened up the door, Lazy right there too. You feel me? So he like, nah, nigga, you ain't finna let Crazy jump on the record. I don't jump on it. So I got Crazy Lazy first.
Yeah.
You feel me? Then I started getting each other niggas one by one. Like one of the niggas ended up getting out of prison, got him.
Yeah.
It did. The last one I got was Busy Bone. He was the last one.
My God. What was it like working with Bone though, man? 'Cause that's a whole different rhyme scheme and cadence right there.
I mean, I rap fast like that too. But I love them niggas though, man. They just smoke, man. Smoke and drink. Nigga, Lazy, that's one of my favorite niggas in the world, man. He cool as fuck, authentic. Who he is what you get. He gonna be fucking zoned out of his mind, high, drunk, 24/7, and you gonna have a good time. Everybody else, they named them niggas like off of their personality. Them niggas exactly what their names is.
Yeah.
They just be chilling too.
That's crazy. Now, I mean, after y'all done signed, was the industry everything that you thought it was gonna be, or was it a little bit more wilder?
Industry, what up? Nah, I ain't had an idea what the industry was gonna be. All I know is I want to be rich and successful.
Yeah.
But when you get in this bitch, you know, you get exposed to everything, the parties, you know what I'm saying? It's drugs all around. Now, I don't do the drugs and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm a leader. I got to make sure everybody's straight.
Yeah.
Stay on my P's and Q's.
Never did no.
Yeah, I'm in the cut watching everything. I done, you know, but I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I don't do drugs like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that ain't my thing, nigga. If right now, me and you in here hanging out and you like, man, Blue, man, take a shot, nigga, you might have to ask me about 20 times
yeah, you just
before I
turned
take
it down.
that bitch.
You turned it down one time. That's all right for me.
Yeah.
Now, if I was in my old day, man, come on, nigga.
Yeah. You like,
Hey,
nigga.
nah, nigga, you gonna hit this shit,
Yeah.
nigga, I ain't about to be on this shit by myself, nigga.
Yeah. And we chilling and we got bitches around and all kind of shit. Then in my, all right, I'm gonna go like this.
different.
Damn, I'm finna tell her what I would do. I'm gonna hit that bitch. I'm be like, yeah. They be like, boy, that's you. I'm gonna throw that bitch over my shoulder. You feel me?
Yeah.
But for the most part, nah, man, this business, it is what it is, man. You just gotta. This business is full of street niggas. So you gotta move like that. You can't be out here on no sucker shit. They gonna play you like that.
Yeah.
And if a nigga think you green, they gonna treat you like you green. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Speaking of that, I being in an R&B group, to me, y'all wasn't no R&B niggas.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like y'all was just thugging. You know what I'm saying? Like we just singing this R&B, we rapping. How was it dealing with people who thought that y'all was some R&B niggas, but y'all really from the hood?
oh, but we put down those. You know what I'm saying? A nigga gonna roll with a crew. So, man, that my shit is way different now. Back then, when you got all that money coming in, man, everybody want to be down. Nigga gonna knock a nigga head off about you all day.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? Ain't no plan. You feel me? We 14, 15 deep rolling now. So imagine back then, that's nigga, it's like 50 niggas.
Yeah.
Back then, that's how they judged how popular you were. When a nigga book you, your entourage 50. When you walk in the club, if you ain't came 50 deep, nigga, they like, oh, that nigga ain't shit.
Yeah.
You got to roll like that. So nigga, we just had, It was like that. You feel me? And we done got into some shit before with niggas, and nigga might try something, but we don't play, man.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's any man. It don't matter what the fuck you do for your career, nigga. You can't play with a dog, let alone a cat. You push a rat in the corner, nigga, he'll lash out. He gonna run all day. He get in that corner though, it might bite you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I want to bring it back right quick, cause I did time, and a lot of people think jail is bread and water. You know what I'm saying? But and there's no disrespect to your queen. You know, I'm married and everything, and we talk about things. But I heard an interview when you were speaking on, and I kind of smiled like I wasn't the only one. You know, so I was like, you know, I cheated on my girl when I was in prison. You feel me? So, you know, a lot of people who ain't never been in those situations, he must have cheated with a boy. You feel me?
Nah.
But when I heard what you say, you know what I'm saying? I was like, see, he know, you know. So if I ever run into that nigga, I'm gonna ask him, how was that feeling? Just being like, you just like, you know, I'm here. It's going down like whenever I want to. You feel me? Cause yeah, you know.
I mean,
without saying too much, cause we don't want to throw nobody under the bus.
The thing about it, man, is no matter what, it's women everywhere you go. You feel me? But I wasn't in the same security type prison that he was even in. I was at a camp first, and then when they caught me with the phone, I went to a low next. So it's like I don't really want to talk on the fuck them niggas spot up.
Yeah,
but
we can't talk about
yeah,
that.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it too much. But like, nigga.
Just to clear it up that it wasn't no boy on me.
Oh nah.
I'm just trying to
Hey, listen, man, a nigga, they'll creep a hoe in that bitch.
Yeah.
They'll bring a hoe in from the outside, nigga.
Yeah.
Or you feel what I'm saying? Is some of them guards and shit like that. Remember, they just regular girls, man. We stars.
And they get paid 2 times a month.
Yeah, we started.
15th.
They ain't never expecting to meet no celebs in their life, man.
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta think how they would think from a regular woman perspective. It's like, shit, I might could be this nigga bitch.
Yeah.
I might could be this nigga lady. You know what I'm saying? So man, fuck us. But it's other niggas they got clout like that, not like a bitch gonna fuck off. You know what I'm saying?
Not just
But
celebrities. It's like if you
regular
poppin',
niggas that's popping. Like if you know how to carry yourself and you ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing. Is
they
just
go down in the penitentiary, man.
That's exactly. That's how I explained it when I said it go down.
You don't. I'm not condoning that you go there. Blue not condoning that you go there. But if you go there, you got to make the best out of being there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
And I made the best.
I'm gonna tell you what I don't like. What I don't like is when one of these niggas might find one of these chicks who get weak for him, right? She's a CEO, and now she care about him. So this nigga like, man, bring something in for me, right? She start bringing it in for him. This fuck nigga get caught, and he snitch on the girl.
That's some bitch shit.
That's some bitch ass shit.
To this day, you see, I say I don't want to throw motherfuckers on the bus.
That shit flawed, dog.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you a story I told you on.
Yeah.
Me and my wife got pulled over by the feds. You know what I'm saying? And swab my mouth, all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm still to this day like it ain't nothing. Even though it won't make me look bad, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying?
You want to protect who fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna do it. I'm solid. I stand on that. It's nothing. You feel me? But every now and then, I want people to know because of the speculation I spoke on the situation. Now when I get about 70 or 80, I might come on and, y'all remember this? Yeah. But
man, you don't owe no explanation to nobody, man.
About it, You
don't owe no explanation to nobody.
Answer me this though, Blue. When the money came in, man, how did that change the dynamics within the group?
I mean, the thing about it, everybody, it's a business, dog. So when you talk about putting work in, some feel entitled, some is not gonna feel entitled, because they don't feel like they really work for it, right? So whoever the person is that's dispersing the funds, they gonna feel like they deserve more than you deserve. You see what I'm saying? So now when this motherfucker start getting less, now it might be an issue. You feel me? Now in my particular group, in the dynamic of our situation, you feel me? This my daddy run a record label. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing the work. I'm the nigga in the studio all day, every day, writing, producing, putting everything together. You feel me? Pleasure, my partner, he come in, I'm like, do the hook, he gonna do it. All right, I'm going to the club. but I'm in that bitch all day, every day, all night, every night. Feel me? No
Yeah.
sleeping. If a bitch fucking with me, it's at the studio.
Yeah.
I ain't going nowhere. All I want to do is do music.
Yeah.
Feel me? So I don't know. Pleasure left for that. You know what I'm saying? That was what caused the issue for him, because he wanted money. He had responsibilities that he needed more money for at the time, and it's like, I mean, this the music business, dog. That ain't where the money come from.
See,
you gotta
that's-
go do them shows, dog.
See, that's another thing I was like. I thought, well, the world thought y'all were all Kent like brothers.
I mean, to a degree, me and Spec brothers, Slick, that's my cousin. You feel me? And then Pleasure, he like adopted. So technically, like we all grew up in the same house from teenage on up, like brothers. You feel me?
So how being brothers, like not like the Hot Boys, we call ourselves brothers. Y'all being like damn near
Blood brothers, right?
How are y'all relationship right now today? Like, cause I know far as with the Hot Boys, you know, we got Juvie over here, we got BG locked up, we got Wayne over here, like everybody then.
Our shit the same as y'all
own.
shit. It's the same. If you sit down every group, nigga, that right now you can get a hold of, from New Edition to motherfucking Bone Thugs and Harmony to the Hot Boys to us, it's human nature. It's all the same. I don't fuck with this nigga. I fuck with this nigga. We come together, we get money.
Yeah. Okay.
You feel me? But let a nigga fuck with that nigga.
Yeah, you can't feel it like I feel.
Yeah.
You can't talk about my nigga.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's still family. It's
Yeah.
just, that's our personal grievances. I might be mad at this nigga about the
Yeah.
smallest shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, fuck nigga, you ain't go to my daughter's birthday
Exactly.
party while I was locked up, nigga.
Exactly.
You ain't you like, it could be the smallest, dumbest shit.
Nigga, you told that story. I ain't want that story to be out, nigga. Fucking talking about-
Yeah. It could be the smallest shit, bro.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
at the end of the day, we come together. We gonna get money, and we might put our differences to the side.
For that
We might
time.
hash it out. We might fight it out.
Yeah.
We might cry about it. We might hug
No
it
blood
out.
spill.
We might dap it up. It could be anything. Nigga might take it to the grass. Be like, nigga, fuck that. We finna take it to the grass.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's gonna be that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Exactly.
It is what it is. You feel me?
Exactly, man. Exactly. So, like, something about them boy groups, bro. Like, it's like now the Billboard 50. They had the 50th list.
Hold on. Why you said 50, right? What bothered me though when I watch is the relationship with 50 and Young Buck though. Like me living and going through it and watching Buck come up under 50 and whatever, and seeing the dynamic of their relationship, I'd be like, dang, how can they be like that? So that's one that I don't really understand. You know what I'm saying?
I don't try to understand it because it's them.
It's them, it's theirs, but it's
You
like,
know.
damn.
But Young Buck before that, Buck was my partner.
Okay.
Like I used to bring Buck in the Magnolia to get his head braided. You know what I'm saying? Man, Buck, we did a lot of shit together, you know what I'm saying, when we were young. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't speak on it because I don't know where they at. You know, I'm an open book. I be like, man, blah, blah, blah. But I have learned that my stories are not for everybody else right now. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
correct.
They probably like, man, look, you shouldn't have said that, so I don't speak on it. But what I was about to ask you, how you feel about the ratings? They had the 50 best
groups.
and
Yeah, I
y'all
seen that.
Pretty Ricky
Wasn't on the
not.
group.
And I feel like y'all should have been on because y'all influenced the culture, but y'all wasn't on it. Like, how do you feel?
Man.
Because I feel some type of way about being 25 at the Hot Boys, but that's another story. But how do you feel not being on the list?
Yeah, I seen the list first, and I made 2 comments on it when I seen the list. The one comment, because at first I ain't see that it was a whole list. I just seen that they said Outkast was the #1 group, and I felt how Lil Wayne felt when he heard they put Gucci Mane in the top 5 rappers. He was like, Gucci Mane. Shout out to my nigga Gucci. I felt like that. Like with Outkast. Like, I love them niggas. Like, we literally were just in Miami with the top down, nigga, riding out the Outkast.
Yeah.
Because they are such a influential group, at least to me, you know what I'm saying? The way
I agree.
the way they was rapping at the time, nigga. Back then you had Goody Mob, you had Outkast. I ain't even had the ability to watch much music videos, but I heard they music. We in the South.
Yeah.
You feel me? Them niggas was like the rawest niggas.
Yeah.
You feel me? The whole umbrella, not just Outkast,
Dungeon
Goody Mob,
Family.
the Dungeon Family.
Yeah.
Everything was what we had as a group in the South.
Yeah.
You feel? And this before Hot Boys came with they shit.
Yeah.
Right? So now, and before them, maybe 2 Live Crew or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
That's what the South had.
Yeah.
Right? So when I'm looking at, so when I first seen Outkast at the top, I'm like, yeah, I could see why somebody could say that. They deserve that. It can be debated, but to this day, goddamn it, we respect it. And the reason they top that list is literally because Dre just dropped that verse with Killer Mike. So now they back. They talking about him again. That's how this business go. You know what I'm saying? You drop some shit, they talking about you, now they put you in the loop. You feel what I'm saying? So now, hours later, I'm going, I see it. You know, Instagram set up now where after you see the first post, it like automatically move to the next carousel slide, right? So then I see top 50 on the list. So I look on the list. You feel me? I'm like, let me see. Yeah, I'm like, let me see where they put us at. You feel me? So I look. And I'm like, they ain't put Pretty Ricky on the list. But I kind of snapped like, hey man, I need y'all real quick. Whoever the gatekeeper is that wrote this, hell yeah, I said something. Whoever the gatekeeper is that wrote this list for the culture, y'all need to check him.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't have no Gen Z babies without Pretty Ricky. Nigga, ain't no group.
Yeah.
Tell me another group came since Pretty Ricky.
Yeah.
Tell me one right now, nigga.
Exactly.
Ain't none. We sold that bitch up because we did rap with R&B.
Yeah.
You gotta top both of them, nigga. You
Yeah.
gotta sing better than P, nigga, and rap better than me, nigga.
Come on now.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's a boy for it. So you feel me? Maybe I get with Puff. We could do a Making the Band and make another one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it ain't been one like us that's organic. Not
Yeah.
no TV show. Nigga on there put 5 niggas together and they go out there, nigga, what we did internationally, round the motherfucking world, platinum.
Yeah.
Countries, nigga, touring. Go to Tokyo, nigga, and they gonna faint like the Jackson just walk out that bitch.
Come
Same
on now.
shit. Go to New Zealand, Netherlands, any motherfucking world. The UK. It don't matter, nigga, where you go, wherever you go, they know who Pretty Ricky. So how the fuck you ain't gonna have us on that list?
Exactly.
All the records we done sold.
I'm with you.
We the last 2 motherfucking biggest tours in the United States, we own that bitch. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel you, bro. Like I and it's no shot towards nobody.
I don't know
else,
who wrote it.
you know, but it gotta be somebody young.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Well, no, they couldn't have been too young because they got the old school New York artists on there.
But they got young and from New York. They not a New Yorker, they a Yarkie.
I don't know. I don't know who wrote that bitch, but when I'm looking at the names, and then I mean, it's just a sense of entitlement. I put the work in. The numbers don't lie. The
Yeah.
numbers gonna speak for themselves. You understand what I'm saying? But it's like, who cares? Who the
Yeah.
fuck that shit ain't paying my bills? That shit ain't meaning nothing to the culture
It's
for
just
real.
somebody's opinion.
They
bro.
really know, nigga. When we do these tours, nigga, these shit be sold out. I'm talking about Atlanta sold out 2 nights in a row. New York City, Madison Square Garden, 2 nights in a row. Like when we hit that road, we do that.
Yeah.
You feel me? And shout out to all my other niggas, nigga, that we get together, we sell these bitches out, nigga, from Bow Wow to Marion to B2K. That's our generation. It's a whole
Yeah.
that's a whole different market. You know what I'm saying? It's different, man. These new kids, they got Rolling Loud. That's it. They got to turn to a touring act though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I can say that. I done paid my dues.
It gotta be some type of respect though, bro. Like when it come to gatekeepers, man, like it's nobody without whoever came before them. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
do they
it
really
gotta
get
be-
awards to the groups though? Think about
Nah,
it.
cause the Hot
We don't
Boys,
get the
I
awards.
said something about the BET 50th anniversary. Y'all wasn't even mentioned on that as well. You know what I'm saying? The Hot Boys wasn't mentioned as well. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't the fact that we been there or we not there, cause Beyonce ain't never there, but y'all always mentioning her name for something.
Yeah, that's
You feel
crazy.
me? Like I'm just saying, you feel me? Like I just, you know,
I'm talking even Busta Rhymes mentioned his group because it wouldn't be no Busta without his group.
Yeah.
exactly.
You can't have a Drake, a Nicki, or a Wayne without the Hot Boys.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, my whole fucking childhood was Hot Boy. I was in school, nigga. Y'all niggas was the niggas. They was like, Lil Wayne is the favorite.
Yeah.
Turk the best rapper. This is what they used to say.
Hey,
I'm telling you
nobody,
the truth.
let me tell you something. Nobody believe that, and they don't believe that because the internet. But the internet have spoken, and we got to let the internet speak. Now, what I was good at telling stories, bro, and I'm still like that. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like me personally, I was gone for like a decade, so it's like out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
I don't get the respect that I'm supposed to get, and that's cool. Cause the ones who first gonna be last and the ones who last gonna be first. I never was a lyricist, but I kept that shit young and thuggin', and it was simple. The simple things is what get us through.
I don't know
You know
what
what
they
I'm
used to
saying?
love about this nigga, man. Cause I was a Lil Wayne fan.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Wayne
I
always
was a
was that
Wayne
nigga,
fan.
like-
I like them all.
But
Wayne.
they love this nigga, man. I was like, Turk.
yeah.
Man,
Hey.
Turk be spitting. I'm like,
Yeah,
Turk.
hey, they love me in Florida, bro, and that shit
Yeah.
shot. Listen, they love me in Florida, they love me in Baltimore, and they love me in Atlanta, like
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
I'm
shout
telling-
out to Juvie and BG
them
too,
are
man.
my markets, dog. So let Turk get his markets.
Yeah.
Hey, let Turk get his motherfucking roses.
Yeah.
You feel me? His props, whatever you want
I'm
to call
with
it.
you.
Yeah, shout out to Atlanta, Baltimore, and Florida, man. They love
Yeah,
Turk.
yeah, yeah.
You
We
feel
got
me?
our
And-
cities
and-
now.
and you know, Hot Boy Reunion coming soon, man. It's all
Yeah.
love, man. Y'all
For
stay
sure.
tuned, man.
The culture
You
want
dig?
that too. We want to see that.
No,
The
we
Cash
need
Money
that.
reunion, cause it's bigger
Yeah.
than the Hot Boys, man. Like it wouldn't be no Hot Boys without Cash Money.
Man, do you know what would happen, nigga, if the Hot Boys walked out on stage
It's
at a
coming.
BET Award?
It's
Yeah.
coming.
With the
Yeah.
Man,
t-shirts and
listen,
jeans
man,
on.
let me tell you
You got
something.
y'all gotta throw y'all can don't dress up like these new niggas,
It's
man.
coming.
You gotta throw on the white tees and the Jabos. Man, you
coming,
know it's
bro.
gonna happen, nigga.
It's coming, dog.
When
That's real.
they show that bitch on the LED screen, nigga. Man, them
coming.
motherfuckers gonna stand up out their seats, nigga. Start pouring out liquor in the audience and shit.
It's coming.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
It's coming.
I love it. I love it. Now, I mean, answer me this though, Blue.
Yeah.
When the group starts to go their own separate ways, man, what is that like after y'all done went through this crazy ass journey together, and then now everybody's just doing their own damn thing?
So when Pleasure decided that he wanted to leave, he hollered at me first. Like we
Yeah.
was at Circle House recording. He was like, "Man, I want to talk to you about something." Yeah, BB, shout out to BB. He owns Circle House with his daddy, Inner Circle. So Pleasure like, man, I want to holler at you about something. So we go out there by the pool and shit. He like, man, I think I need to leave the crib. He was like, I don't want to leave the group. I just want to leave the crib because I need to make more money. You feel me? And like, I'm going to just try to like do an album or something. You know, you see how like Jeezy did a album and then he got the group album.
Yeah.
You feel me? I like, shit, I ain't tripping. Like, whatever. So that was that convo. But when that shit went up top to my old boy, he was like, what? And then they was like, I need my man, right up them expenses, man. I'm like, all right. I wrote the expenses up. I'm like,
Damn.
but I mean, it's business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's business. So it's like,
That flight, that hotel, them G Nikes.
yeah, all that shit costs, man. The motherfucker, everything costs. So it's like, nigga, we spending so much money, ain't nobody really caring about it. So at that age, you don't really take into consideration that this is a business and this label is here. They spending their money because they want to make a profit.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're an artist and you creating this music, you feel like you own it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So by but you don't really own it. The label own the masters. You know what I'm saying? You own the composition, the lyrics and shit. You gonna get paid as a writer if you wrote that bitch. If you ain't write it and you sung it, you don't own that shit either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now you getting paid as a performer. You feel me? So it's like I don't want to say we because I knew the game, but he ain't understand the game at that time. So he's trying to pull money. He like, man, I need money. So when he get the resistance from the label and they like, nah, he like, man, oh man, I gotta go, fuck it. So now he go and Atlantic Records is like, they don't want to lose their #1 fucking grossing R&B act. So they like, all right, Pleasure, we're gonna do a project with you over here, but we gotta talk to Blue. So now we had a conversation and shit, and they're like, well, let's just do both. You feel me? And we like, nah, fuck that. Let us y'all can have him. Let me get Pretty Ricky. That where the money at. So that's how we got released. You feel what I'm saying? We got released with the masters and shit. So then it's like, all right, go ahead and even swap and swindle. You know what I'm saying? And then it shit. So us going our separate ways, it just went like that. And then now we come back, but now we own that bitch.
Yeah.
It's almost genius.
This for both of y'all though, man. They love to say that fame is a drug in itself. Both of y'all having groups that went all the way to the goddamn top
Yeah.
and dealt with some real live fame. After those times, man, even though the fame don't never completely go away, but it's not the same as it was when shit was just fucking ridiculous. Was it a drug, or do you feel the need to ever try to get back there to that same point?
Me personally, man, like I never even experienced what it was because I was on drugs. See, he said he didn't do drugs.
Yeah.
So I was fucked up on heroin and cocaine.
Yeah.
So, just seeing the impact that we had from the time when I was in the prison of, man, when y'all gonna do the Hot Boy reunion? When you get out, you gonna do this? So I'm realizing, damn, we had an impact on the world. Now I'm experiencing and I'm saying, man, I done fucked up, man. I done wasted this and wasted that. Will we ever get it back? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why you see me more on I be pushing for it
I'm
more
with
than
you.
anybody else, and people won't understand that. They be like, man, Wayne and did this and he done moved forward, and Baby done did this, he done moved. But no, everybody is really, they seeing it now like I've been seeing. I
Yeah.
never stopped seeing it. And I believe, like right now, dog, like everybody is coming back. It's coming back full circle. Like, bro, they're gonna be the biggest tour ever, bro. I'm
Yeah.
telling you. That shit gonna save lives and gonna get a lot of people paid.
I'm with you.
I can see that because when we did the reunion tour for Pretty Ricky and B2K, you see what it did. It's Millennium Tour, man. We already 3 tours in off of that brand.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
It never stopped.
It never stopped.
Old shit.
It
You
ne-
don't gotta do no more new songs.
You ain't gotta do no more new
All
songs.
old music gonna seem like new music. Like,
Yeah.
then you just in the zone.
Because what it is the music is nostalgic.
Yeah.
So it makes any consumer that's coming to a concert, first of all, for a whole fucking 2 weeks, they've been getting nails done, hair done, looking for an outfit, trying to get one of their friends to go with them. They done bought the ticket ahead of time, make sure they got some good seats so they can get saw. I'm try to make it backstage or try to make it to a hotel. Their mind is already thinking that.
Yeah.
So the fame that you're talking about is still there. It's just a different level.
Exactly.
See, a little girl, they don't have no money or nothing.
Yeah.
All they could do is scream at you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But a grown woman, she gonna let that shit show. She ain't gotta be yelling and shit. And they do that too. They still, oh, that's my song. And they might sing it and get wild or whatever, but they gonna have that shit on.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just different. Is the fans are still there. When we go and do these tours and we looking at the girls in the crowd and all that shit, and they singing the songs word for word or whatever, in their mind, they don't know they 30 or 40 or whatever. They still think they 16.
Yeah.
They brain just automatically just rewind them back in time, and now they with their best friend.
Yeah.
They got on some shit that they had like for our concert.
Yeah.
Like, and I know they gonna do it for y'all. For ours, nigga, they went out and bought 90 shit. They bought Tommy Hilfiger outfits. They bought the light up belts with the name going across it and shit. They put all that old school shit on. And that was their one night to be a teenager all over again
Come on,
and have
man.
fun. You know what I'm saying? So, for me, yeah, obviously, you know what I'm saying, when you in this business, you want to have you want to have longevity.
Yeah.
Right? You can't expect to have that same fucking pandemonium, whatever the fuck you want to call it, that you had when you was a kid.
Yeah.
But what you can expect when you want longevity in the business is to have a fan base that's gonna ride out with you.
Come
They
on.
gonna support you your whole career, and long as you don't let them down. When they come to a motherfucking show,
Yeah.
they want to see you perform. When you get on stage and you high, and you drunk, and you let them down, now you disappointed them.
Exactly.
These grown people now, they don't like
know better.
They know better.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you just got to be aware of that and make sure that your team. Make sure that it's a smooth running operation.
My last question though, Blue, is y'all had the opportunity to see the whole damn world, man. I mean, coming out of Florida and seeing the whole world. How did that impact you mentally? Coming from Florida, the next thing you know, you overseas with it.
I mean, it was beautiful to travel. That wasn't the shit that blew my mind.
Talk to
the
me.
shit that blew my mind was seeing snow for the first time.
Damn.
You feel me? We from Florida. We ain't got snow and all
Yeah.
that shit. So when a nigga jumped on a flight and seen snow, like, oh shit, this snow, bitch, we done laid in that bitch. We done made some Thug Angel, bitch, Tupac.
Yeah.
You feel me? We done made some recipes, Thug Angel. You feel me? But that snow dirty than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. I'm on the phone with my daughter the other night. I'm in Detroit. You feel me? And my daughter like, what you doing, daddy? And I'm like, I'm in Detroit. She was like, it's cold up there. I'm like, yeah, it's cold. She like, it's snowing. I say, yeah, it's snow. She's like, I want to see snow. Did you eat the snow, daddy? I said, you can't eat the snow, baby. That shit dirty. You know what I'm saying? She's like, it's dirt. No, it ain't. I say, snow like the dirtiest shit that you can ever imagine. That shit filthy. You feel me? But it was cute to see that she's so innocent and never seen no shit like that before.
Yeah.
But overseas, nah, man, that Japan shit, to see them motherfuckers outside and they can't speak no English.
Yeah.
But they know what Japanese speak English though. They teach their kids from school how to speak English, so they know the songs. But when you in France and Germany and shit, they don't speak no English, but they know your songs. So they can sing the whole song, and then when you get off stage, and they go like, yeah, you like hotel. So I'm gonna give these young niggas a trick. You feel me? Because I'm retired. I'm out the game. I'm gonna give y'all niggas a trick. When you check in at a hotel, when you go to the front desk, and really your manager be checking you in, but you go ahead and you slide up there, and you be like, hey, let me get the business cards. The business cards got the hotel address on it. You ain't gotta do no talking, man. You just slide that bitch to a bitch. She gonna be like, I'm downstairs with us. You know what I'm saying? That's a trick for the young niggas.
I ain't mad at that.
Man, let me tell you something, man. The Hot Boys ain't never even tour out the country.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Never.
Damn.
Bro, the biggest how people be like, Hot Boy was big. I can't say it like y'all be saying it. Like, we don't even know.
Yeah.
So it's like,
huge.
this run gonna really like show us, damn. But we was big as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
We haven't even seen the world with that music. That's like a new environment for us as we going on.
Untouched and untapped.
It's untapped. It's just, that's why I say it's gonna be a forever tour.
Yeah.
It's gonna be money that it's just gonna be, when Baby say nobody ever have a longer run than him, that's gonna solidify it, like, cause it's like cause we never been there.
Yeah.
And now we get a chance to go as grown-ups, and now we understand. It's just gonna be big, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be something that never happened before. Cause we never even been there, even though we was big as we was.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see Baby taking that crown, because before him, who we had, Berry Gordy,
Yeah.
where they had Motown on lock and they created all of them stars.
Yeah.
That's really what he doing right now, and it ain't stopping.
Exactly.
It's finna keep going, like until this nigga gone. God damn it, he got
Bro,
the world at his fingertips.
Can you imagine a world tour with everybody who started it from till Jacquees?
Yeah.
Like, bro,
Ridiculous.
that's stupid money.
Yeah.
Man, I did a record with Jacquees ass before I went to the feds, man. I sent that nigga 50,000. I sent him 50,000. He do the hook for me. I get that bitch back. That bitch hard, right? I'm like, oh shit. I like bitch. Now they tell me I can't travel. They like Blue. You can't leave out of Florida. You know, you're a flight risk. You can't go nowhere. You just gotta be here and wait to get sentenced and shit. But I got a record with Jacquees, nigga. I'm like, shit. I need this shit to be going while I'm gone.
Yeah,
Feel
yeah.
me? And I'll spend a 50 piece on this bit.
I got a
now.
record with Jacquees.
Yeah.
Right now in my phone.
So nigga, I say fuck it. I hit up my director. I said, this nigga 20. Hey nigga, he go 20. Put a video together. Call the nigga Jacquees, tell the nigga come, shoot his scene. I'm finna jump on a flight and under the radar, I'm finna knock this shit out and come right back. Hopefully I don't get caught. Feel me? Man, I fly to LA. I go knock that bitch out. You feel me? Man, this nigga ain't show up. Man, I'm like, nigga, I done took these chances to go to
the chance.
I done threw what they call it, throw a brick at the prison. Nigga, I done threw a brick, nigga, to do this motherfucking shit. But I mean, I guess it got lost in translation or whatever. He said he ain't, cause I spoke to the other day, he like, oh man, I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got a hard ass record with Jacquees called Satisfied.
I'm with you.
Yeah. I like that nigga though. He sound good, man.
Jacquees hard, man.
Nah, with that. I mean, lastly, man, you got any more questions for him, Turk?
Nah, man, just, keep doing your thing.
Nigga, where my bling bling verse at? Nigga, I sent you a song, nigga.
You know what? I think before he went to jail, he wanted me to get on the record, and he sent it, but we never just solidified it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying, man? You know, I'm out here, I'm in the studio. You just send me the session again, it's done.
Man, I don't know what that bitch. I gotta find that bitch. I had redid bling bling real quick.
Yeah.
I'ma do it for one of the other little young niggas do it. You feel me?
That's dope.
They, I know they gonna do it. They got to, man. Bling
Now,
bling.
a lot of people remaking a lot of that old shit, bro. Like, cause it's like, I mean, it's there. That
Yeah.
sound, bro. That sound is like when I be hearing, I be like, damn. You know what I'm
But
saying?
ain't it
Something about
crazy
the
though?
sound, bruh.
It's crazy how nigga they just remaking everything now. Nigga ain't even trying to
remaking-
write nothing new no more.
And
Yeah.
but they did that in R&B's. They just doing it in rap now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like people got to find other ways to be creative, and that's just a way they finding it. You know what I'm saying? Everything is being recreated. That's why I don't really even get into arguments when people be trying to argue. Well, they get that from you. They get that. Everybody gets something from somebody. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah, man, shit,
yeah,
I'm with
yeah.
it. First day I got out, that nigga Lloyd text me. That nigga Lloyd say, nigga, let's get back to work. That nigga sent me another record, nigga, with Jacquees. So it's Lloyd,
Lloyd's a
Jacquees.
bad boy.
Man, I love Lloyd,
Yeah,
man.
Lloyd hard as hell, man.
That nigga be doing this motherfucking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm working, you know what I'm saying, to a degree. It ain't really too much I can do. I'm still trying to get my fucking shit back together and move around or whatever, but I'm still, you know, I do my philanthropy work. I do my give back to the community shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then I try to do as much show. Man, I had like 100 bands worth of shows when I got out too. They wouldn't let me travel and do them, dog. Like, god damn. Like they got their thumb on the nigga. But they just let me travel just now for the first time, which is how I end up here.
Yeah.
So I did a booking in Detroit. Now I flew here, knock out some interviews and shit.
Yeah.
And
It's
then,
gonna come back.
yeah,
It's
just
gonna
gotta be
come back.
patient. You feel
Ten
me?
time. Blue.
Yo.
My dog. Appreciate you coming through this thing,
What's
boy.
up, Turk, man?
Wish you nothing but the best and much success. Be Hot Radio Shouted. Hot Boy Turk. Big Money Blue. Holla at y'all in a minute, man.
Yo.
We go.